guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. So as usual, I am going to take you along my week. We've got running, lots of food including vegan sushi, and I'm going to talk to you guys about my next adventure. So definitely hit the thumbs up button and we will dive straight into it.
Hey guys, welcome back to the weekly vlog. It is literally the evening after I finished my TEDx talk. So it's Saturday the 19th of March. For context, I need to take off this like black eye makeup that's under my eyes. So my TEDx talk is now done and we are now moving very swiftly onto my next adventure, which is solo travel, the return of Holly Go Solo. And so yeah, I just thought I would jump straight away into this weekly vlog so I could give you guys all of the updates and everything. My actual TEDx video might be out by now, I don't know. This is just a reminder to go and watch the vlog, the behind the scenes. And tomorrow is Sunday. It's quite a busy day. I have a long run. I have 6 hours of tutoring. One of the TEDx Cambridge University videos that I watched earlier in the week leading up to my talk was actually about this idea of like time and time currency or something, happiness. I can't really remember exactly what it was on, but this one concept that it basically talked about that is very relevant here is that we basically feel like we have more time in the future than we do in the present, and that is how I feel right now because I've imagined that I'm gonna have so much more time, you know, to prepare for my tutoring tomorrow and actually do my tutoring, when in reality I don't. Like tomorrow I am gonna be go pretty much, quite busy, and on Monday I have like an audition and some more tutoring. Like I don't even know, but I need to properly remove this makeup because last week I was on a Zoom call. I was actually tutoring, and the day before I'd been wearing makeup, and the person I was tutoring said to me, "I really like your eye makeup today, Holly," and I was like, I actually don't have any makeup on. It must have been the residue from the day before. Like, how gross is that? And yeah, I mean, I do blame the poor quality of Zoom, but it just goes to show that makeup sticks to my face and or I don't remove it properly.
So my plans for the rest of the evening were to finish editing my weekly vlog first of all, and shout out to any of you guys who are up to date with my weekly vlogs. Definitely leave a green heart emoji down below if you are up to date. And then I made myself my dinner. I got myself ready to go to bed. I just put my hand cream on, so I used Charity Pot and my cotton gloves to help it sink in. And at the moment I am currently reading Into the Water, so I just read some of that before I went to bed as usual. Then on Sunday, which as I said was going to be a really busy day, I had to make sure I had a plan so that I could just follow that through, and I kind of went through my usual morning routine. As I said, I had a long run that day. I did some abs when I got back just to finish off my workout, and then I needed to basically prep for tutoring after that.
It is 3:50 p.m. so I have 10 minutes until I start tutoring from 4 to 6 p.m. No, not 4 to 6 p.m. From 4 to 6, yes, and then 6 to 9 p.m. I also have 2 jumpers on right now because it's kind of cold in the house. Like, it looks really sunny outside today and it is really sunny, but it's colder than you think. This is a Lean with Lily chocolate and peanut butter protein bar. I really like these. So yeah, we're gonna eat this.
Yeah, so I just ate that whilst I was sending over meeting links for both my sessions. Both of them today were actually biology, so it took quite a bit of brain power and I was so ready to move away from my desk after that, but I just needed to do any follow-up work, tick off the things on my to-do list, and I thought I would show you guys this kohlrabi, which I mentioned in my last weekly vlog. I had never had this vegetable before, but this is kind of what it looks like. I just chopped it up while I diced it and I put it in my air fryer and it tastes really good.
I wish I could give you guys more context, but I don't really know what to say. I have this Zoom call audition type thing, and yeah, I mean, if you hear me talk more about it, then I'll talk more about it in the future, but at this point I can't really say anything else. And yeah, then I'll edit for a bit longer, maybe do my emails. I need to be in the right frame of mind to do my emails, especially when they're piling up, because it just takes a lot of brain power sometimes. I know it's just admin, but it's not just admin. Sometimes it like requires a lot of processing power. Anyway, sorry, I need to stop talking to you guys and we're gonna have this little random mysterious call. Hiya!
This mysterious call, as I said, it ended up being like an hour. It did not feel that long. Time just went so quickly. But after that, I continued to edit my TEDx talk video, and then this is me just very excited to be outside in the fresh air on a walk because the weather has been so good recently. The UK is honestly spoiling us.
I've just shoved my hair in this ponytail. Not really sure if I like it. Anyway, hi guys, it is Tuesday. I thought it was Wednesday, but it's Tuesday. I've just come out of like an editing hole. I have finally finished editing my TEDx talk video, which took quite a bit of time because I had a lot of footage from like January and all the way to like Saturday just gone when I gave my TEDx talk. But yeah, I now am standing because my butt cheeks hurt so much. Editing that video, I don't normally talk about this, I just say that I edit videos. Certain videos will be faster to edit, others will take a very long time. So this is my TEDx talk video. As you can see, this is all in Final Cut. And yeah, this is the final thing edited with like all of the music, the voiceover, the text. This video is 26 minutes. Oh, that is a lovely shot of me. This is the timeline and this is everything now complete, and I've exported it. I'm just uploading it. Wow, we keep stopping on these awful shots of me. I love editing so much and I can just sit and edit for ages and ages and ages. But it does take a bit of time depending on the amount of footage I have, the amount of editing it needs, you know, all of that. But I would say this video took me to edit. I worked on it today for about 5 hours. I'm gonna say 2 hours this morning and then 3 hours this afternoon. I don't normally like to edit in the mornings, but I did edit this morning before my run. And then I also did some yesterday for about 3 hours. So maybe 8 hours in total this video took me. I don't know. It sounds like such a long time. It doesn't feel that long, but you know, it does take a lot of time. I have a very set way of editing. I do things in steps. I usually do a rough cut first with music, and then I'll add text and fine edits like zooms and stuff, and then the voiceover normally goes on last. But if you want more detail or if you have any questions, I'm happy to talk a bit more about editing because yeah, it's a big part of what I do being a YouTuber and making videos. That video has obviously been my main focus at the moment, so I am going to be moving on to other content now and stuff. Also making some TikToks and reels and everything. I really need to roll out my muscles. My calves are so tight, they're like cramping. Tomorrow I am planning a hill session. I haven't done hills before as like an interval session, so I might take you guys out with me tomorrow and we'll see what happens.
Later that day I had a creative workshop which was hosted by my management. They do so much for us. I honestly love them so much. But I was just on this call whilst having my lunch, just leftovers, because I was really hungry, and it was a call with other creators as well as some of the team from my management, and the workshop was split into 4 different parts. It was so useful, and afterwards I just felt so inspired to do lots of content planning, so that is exactly what I spent most of my evening doing. Although I did still have some emails to write and stuff, and as I said before, they were kind of piling up, and in this case I will just split up doing my emails. So I'll do some earlier in the day and then save others for later on, because doing them all in one go is just sometimes way too overwhelming. We run 3.41 kilometers, which is longer than I would run for a warm-up, but as I said, we're trying hill sprints or hill repeats today. I'm testing out this hill. Never done this session before, so we're gonna see how it goes. I don't know how many I'm gonna do. I was watching a video about this and it said like find a 4 to 6% incline. I don't know what this is. It's kind of like undulating, but I know the top bit gets kind of steep without you realizing, so we'll just assess the situation. So I've just done my 5th hill interval sprint thing and I'm just running downhill. It's a good hill. I kind of shortened it to cut out the undulating bit at the start, and yeah, I mean, it doesn't look steep as I said, but there is definitely an incline. I'm basically just like using my watch to judge my heart rate, so this is me jogging down like really slowly, just trying to get my heart rate down basically before I start again. This is my watch screen. You can see my heart rate is 142 right now, and it's in the blue zone, which is really good. So I try and push it up on the hill repeat and then get it down when I'm on the way down, like we're doing now. I don't have any music in this time, but I have music in to get me pumped, and I just run up this hill for about a minute. So I did 8 in total of these hill sprints, and my other 2 were just for filming purposes. So I was just like putting the camera in different places, as you guys will have seen from this footage. And then when I got back, I had a meeting, a kind of like financially type meeting thing. So mum usually helps in these. She just likes to sit in and hear what's going on, just to have someone to help me out as well. It's really useful. So thanks mum, shout out to you. And then I really felt inspired later that day to make sushi. I really wanted to make sushi as well. I just really wanted to make it.
I had leftover brown rice, we have nori sheets, we had this rice vinegar stuff. I added some salt and sugar to my leftover brown rice. We don't have avocado, but I just really wanted to try and make sushi, so I am trying to do it. It's not going very well. This is my first one. It's not perfect and it's kind of falling apart, but I'm gonna keep trying. I'm sure it's shiny side down, but if I get that wrong, then we're screwed. I always seem to add way too much rice, so we're trying to not add so much. I also added way too much vinegar to my actual rice. Homemade sushi never tastes as good as like sushi I get from Itsu or Wasabi, but there is something very satisfying about making your own sushi. We add, sorry, the rice vinegar is right in the way. Cucumber, and then some pepper. I should really get a proper sushi making kit, like that would probably help. Roll it, squeeze it. I just can't seem to get it very tight. We are not a sushi making expert, and I should have really used sushi rice. I feel like that's why it's going wrong. But why does the rice keep exploding? I'm gonna try and do one more and then I'll cut them. Sharper knife, please, sharper knife. Ooh. Oh, explosion. What the frick? Very much a sushi fail. Ooh, this one looks better actually. That one looks a bit better.
Using an official sushi making kit would have definitely made my life a lot easier. But I think my main issue here, as I said, was I used leftover brown rice, and unlike sushi rice, it just wasn't very sticky. So that's why everything was falling apart and the rice was just exploding everywhere.
This is my sushi plate. It actually looks quite impressive, but when you look up close, you can see it's all kind of falling apart. But I just love sushi so much, and yeah, it's very colorful. Focus camera, you see? I just put the rest of the rice and the pepper and cucumber on the side. I just drizzled some tahini over the top. I know that's not really typical sushi, but the whole thing was kind of like a wing it, you know, just do what I want. I feel like this is kind of a fail, but there is something even worse. Yeah, so I was kind of going for like a Japanesey style lunch. I am also filming a what I eat in a day reel, by the way, so this will already be on my Instagram at Vegan Holly G. You can find that video on my Instagram. But basically, this is such a strange color, but anyway, I was gonna make a matcha latte, and I just put both of these in the freezer because I was trying to follow this recipe that I looked at before, but it took me so long to make sushi. This has turned to ice. I'm sure I'll be able to resurrect it. I just need to leave it to like melt. Oh my gosh, this is oat milk that has turned to ice. And that is what you call an idiot, right? Me. I should really have like chopsticks, but it's falling apart anyway. We have no hope with chopsticks. Sushi selfie. A spoon and sushi. That's actually so good. It's so nice. This is actually quite a good one. I saved a decent looking one to the end. The ice kind of melted. Still a bit icy. Do you have maple syrup? I can't find maple syrup. We don't have maple syrup, so that's sad. These ice cubes are getting in the way. I really need to perfect this because I really want to be able to make iced matcha lattes, because we're coming into spring. Well, we are in spring and in summer, you know?
Honestly, look how stunning this sunset was. The colors are just so perfect. And the next day I actually followed a morning routine. So this is the video that's just gone live before this one. And I actually managed to perfect, well, not perfect, but I improved my iced matcha latte for sure. And it tasted really, really good as well. And I can leave a link to this video down below if you are interested in this morning routine recreation.
Hey guys, so it is Friday. I didn't speak to you yesterday because I was filming a morning routine in the morning, then I was editing that video, and filming some TikToks and stuff. I finally braved it and filmed like a singing TikTok because I recently just wanted to sing more, and I was like, let's post a TikTok. So I did that, and then yesterday evening I was trying to book flights and insurance and stuff for Holly Goes Solo, and the date that I will be flying is like just over 2 weeks from now, which is honestly crazy. But I didn't get anywhere with it because I needed to wait until today between like 9 to 5 to phone the travel insurance companies, ask about like their T's and C's and the particularities of their policy, especially regarding like COVID and stuff, which is so confusing. But hopefully I will actually book something today. And right now I'm just downstairs gonna have some lunch and stuff. I tried the other day the Coconut Collab vegan custard. It's in my what I eat in a day reel, which I posted. I talked to you guys about that the other day because I was filming for that. I've tried it now hot and cold. I actually think I prefer it cold. I prefer most things cold, and I've said that before, but it's so good. It's so thick, and yeah, just like custard, but it's vegan. This is the thickness. It's so good. And like, I hadn't had custard in such a long time. It's crazy when you have something that's like vegan obviously, but you haven't had it in such a long time, like custard. I just hadn't had it in ages. And it tastes like even better when you haven't had something in a very long time. But yeah, vegan custard, if you're looking for vegan custard, I recommend. I haven't shown you guys this yet, but mum like redecorated this corner of the kitchen. And yeah, we have some plants, this cacti, and these things that mum put on this kind of coffee table thing. Mum decided to have some rebranding going on. It has been such a good like day or so. I booked my flights and I got insurance. I got some other stuff that I needed, so I was so happy. It took such a long time, but finally booked things. Today, this morning, I'm also so happy because I did a park run PB. I'm so happy. I basically decided to do park run as part of my long run today. I normally do a long run on Sunday tomorrow, but I won't do that now. I've done my long run for the week. So I ran to park run, which is about like 3 kilometers ish, and then I did my park run. I got 22:43. I just had the email now and I put it all on Strava. I filmed this park run and this run as like a reel, so it will all be on Instagram by the time you're watching this video. But my time was 22:43, and my last park run, which was a few weeks ago now, was 23:16. So like, I sliced off quite a bit of time, and when you're running a shorter distance like 5k, it is more difficult to get the time down. I would love to one day run a sub 20-minute 5k, but I'm just so happy because it was part of a long run as well. But the benefit of running there was that, you know, I warmed up my legs and I wasn't going into it cold. So yeah, very happy. And then I obviously ran back after hanging around for a bit to take some pictures and do some filming and go to the toilet and stuff. But it's just a good way to start the weekend. Like, I am on cloud number 9 right now, just stretching out. That's why I'm kind of like leaning against my desk.
Now I really need to make this breakfast again, but essentially we didn't have any food in the house really, and so I decided to make these protein oats, and they tasted so good. I literally just winged it really, so I don't really know exactly what I added and how much of everything, but it was just a bowl of oats, as I said, with a pear and some peanut butter, and it tasted so incredibly good. And then after my breakfast, I was just replying to some more emails. I had to prep for my tutoring session later that day, and I just did some editing. So I was editing a short video for By Holly G, my second YouTube channel, if you weren't aware.
We are coming to the end of a weekly vlog, sad times, but I therefore wanted to answer a couple of random questions. I haven't screenshotted the most recent ones. One's more recent than the other, but I need to go through essentially and screenshot your questions for the next weekly vlog. But the first one, this was the one I think that I had from a while back. Basically, someone is asking me where I got my running trainers from. So my running trainers at the moment are New Balance ones, Fresh Foams. I nicknamed them the Red Flames on my Strava, but yeah, I really like them. They're really comfy. Before that, I was in Asics Nova Blasts. I have really enjoyed both shoes. I think with my Asics ones though, I probably use them too much. Like, obviously trainers, they have a lifespan, as it were, and you don't want to run them down so much that they don't give you any support anymore. But those are my trainers. I thought I would mention that because I've talked a lot about running in this video. I did my PB today, so I'm still very happy about that. Somebody else then said, Holly, I love your videos. Thank you so much. You motivate me. Do you wake up at 7 AM every day? And what time do you go to sleep? So in my morning and evening routines, which I filmed fairly recently, those are my most recent ones. You can check them out. I can leave links down below. But I wake up at 7 AM, yes, most days. Some days it's a bit later, like 7:30, 8 if I want a bit more of a lie-in. But it's usually 7 AM, that's when my first alarm goes off. And then I go to bed at about midnight. So yeah, I make sure I get 7 hours of sleep at least every single day. That is the minimum amount of sleep that I need to function optimally for me, and yeah, that just works for me. That's my routine at the moment. Obviously things will change up when I go traveling, and I'm really excited for that because, you know, everything will just shift and I'm just so excited for the adventure. But that is pretty much everything. I said at the start of the week that I was reading this book, Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. I am still reading it. It's not like really scary, but it definitely is a thriller. I'm really into it. This was published after Girl on the Train, and I read that such a long time ago, I can't really compare them. The reviews in this book though say that it's even better than Girl on the Train. There are parts that I don't find as interesting in this book, but the overall plot is really gripping, and I want to obviously find out what happens at the end. So yeah, let me know if you've read this book. Any other book recommendations, feel free to leave those down below, because I will will I go to the library again before I go traveling? That is a good question. I don't know. But yeah, that is today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this weekly vlog. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and hit the bell so you know when I upload, and as always, I'll speak to you very soon in another video. Bye. Come to get ya. But yeah, I didn't ow, my lips are so dry. Ew, get out, rice. I just really wanted to make sushi. Focus camera on my face. My nose is running. Great freeze. And if I go away, oh my god, this tap, we have a drippy tap in the house and it's the worst thing. Oh, it's such a waste. Ooh. What am I doing? Folding clothes.